I'm live. Let's make sure my comments are working. Looks like it. Yay. Trying to get my post on. Hey. I'm just posting to my story. Just in case anybody wants to come on. Hey everyone. Yeah, happy November. I hope everyone is maintaining despite the current reality that we are in. You know, what can I say? The alignment that we are currently in, you never know how it's gonna go, right? But what I do know is that and I tell this to people all the time, when we are in alignment, it doesn't always feel that way. And that is exactly what's going on right now. We here right now, we're very aware people, right? Our consciousness is expanded. We understand things. We see the world. We see the possibilities. We are not in our ego mind. And so, what's happening right now is that we're having to break the ego minded majority that is still out there. And in order for that to happen, it's kind of like you got to get what you ask for. So that's what I feel is the reason why the results on Tuesday were what they were. Because if they had gone the way that we would desire them to go, I fear that we would just be in a loop. And so now we're kind of breaking the cycle, the loop, and it sucks for us. But in the long term, it will all make sense. I just don't know how long that's going to take. But in the meantime, in between time, we have each other. We have like-minded humans like ourselves. And we are not alone. So we are going to lean into that. We're going to start to shuffle some cards. I'm taking my little tincture. I need some more. This stuff is awesome. It's Blue Lotus. I love it. And I'm going to be using the Mythical Goddess Tarot to honor us divine feminine energies and the divine feminine in all of us. So we're going to go ahead and get started with Miss Giovanna. What does Miss Giovanna need to know? What message do you have for Miss Giovanna? Spirit. Okay. I feel like I can't get any shuffling. Ooh, here we go. Oh, interesting. Hey. Okay, we have the Two of Seas, the Love card. This is the Two of Cups, crossed by the High Priestess, which is another 2. So for you, Giovanna, when I feel this, I love this energy. It actually is overwhelming me with how good it feels because I haven't felt good energy in the last 2 days. And so, or this type of good energy. I feel expansion in my heart space for you. I feel your intuition kind of letting you know. I think you probably have already felt this. Something's coming that feels harmonizing with your soul, with your essence. It feels like another person, but it also feels like you knowing yourself more fully now, feeling more fully in who you are as a person, giving that love to yourself. It's opened up this channel with your high priestess energy here. I feel this regalness. Like when I say another person, I feel like it's only a matter of time. It's like they can't help but want to talk to you, whoever this is, because you were in your power in such a very serene, kind of full way that is expansive. Like I just feel you. Like I love this energy. It feels so, like, it makes you want to cry, really. So whatever this is and however this is showing up in your life, Giovanna, you are truly in a place that you have cultivated for yourself through your own divine love for self. But it's like radiating outside of you now to attract. And I feel like you may have a feeling or like a knowing that this is coming with this high priestess energy, because it's talking about the veil, right? And it's like right here, but you can't see it. I feel a relationship. I feel a person coming in to your space. I really do. The great void. Yeah, it might even feel like, that's what I'm saying. It feels like it may feel like nothing's happening, but everything is happening. And you're truly magnetizing, I feel, a divine counterpart into your life. That's what it feels like to me. And sorry, y'all, my hair's conditioning, so that's what's running down my body. Tasha. I think Tasha's still here. I'm assuming. We only have, oh, there's the 4. I'm like, I see 4 people in here. Oh, there's only 3 up there. Okay. Tasha. What is going on? Oh, and thank you for that lovely compliment. I will receive it. What does Tasha need to know? Tasha. What is the message for Tasha's spirit? What is the message for Tasha? Okay, there that is. Okay, so so we have 2 swords cards. Okay, and then on here we have fear and criticism. So this is the 5 of swords and the 9 of swords. So right now I just feel you are having some mental, which makes sense, right? There's a lot of anxiety around you right now. And I feel like there's a lot of discourse and kind of like arguing with people around you. That's what I'm getting with this. And I know it says fear, and the fear might be coming from, oh my God, me and this other person or this someone that I care about, like we don't think the same. We're on different pages. And what does that mean? And it feels very dense. This energy does. It feels like a lot of movement. And like I said, it's very mirrored for the collective energy right now. So I feel like this has to do with someone close to you, where you've been having this discourse with, or maybe you're just even realizing something that you are not on the same page with some people around you. And so it's putting you in this place that is kind of challenging your mental space. And maybe you're even wondering, like questioning yourself, like, what do I believe? Like, what do I need out of the people around me? Is this a deal breaker? Is this not a deal breaker? Like, that's the energy it feels like to me. It feels like worrying and trying to figure something out. And I would just say, really take a couple breaths, take a couple, like, kind of energy, okay? Because I have the Ace of Fire and it says illumination here. So whatever this is, and I see you just said something. I just got into an argument with my friend. He feels like I'm not making moves to move. I'm so insecure with him. Okay. So what I feel with this illumination, this is an action energy. So I think it's interesting that you said, I'm not making moves to move. I feel like this may have triggered you because he might be speaking truth to you in a way that maybe is very blunt and very like straightforward and not like wrapped in empathy and like understanding, but it's like honest. And it's important not to get into this critical space of self, but to be like, you know what? I got to be real with myself. What is this showing me about myself? What is it illuminating? What am I needing to see? Right? We are mirrors of each other. So if you're in an argument or if you got in a conversation with your person, they're trying to help you, even if maybe they didn't say it in a way that was helpful. So, how can you take that situation and gleam like insight from it that is helpful to your progress, not hindering? So, like, we're human and it's okay for us to need somebody else sometime to like be like real with us, right? Because sometimes we shy away from that, or we drag our feet, or we give ourselves excuses. So take a deep breath, see that this person means you no harm, but there definitely is a difference in communication styles and expression. And don't be self-critical, be self what do I want to say? Be self-motivated, be self like fired up with this illumination energy here at the bottom. What's on after that? Yeah, the Fool. Reverse. Take a leap of faith. It's time to get started. Action's ready. It's time. Like, and so I feel like he kind of pushed you into this, and don't let yourself continue to get in your own way. Okay. I'm going to say one thing and then I'm going to move on. We cannot live in fear of the future based on what happened in the past. That is not self preservation, that's self annihilation, that's self destruction, that's self like your fear is a liar. Fear keeps us small, fear keeps us stuck, fear keeps us from growing, fear keeps us from being in alignment, fear keeps us from voting in a fucking female president. Like, fear keeps us in cycles based off of what happened, not what can be. So don't let fear be your motivator or your block, because it will stop you from growing. It will keep you in a cycle. It will get in your way of having the life that you want to have. It will. Hard stop. So that's all I'll say on that. Okay. Ronnie. Hey, Brianna. Giovanna said, thank you. I was going to ask you to touch on love, so that makes my heart smile. Ooh, love that. Okay. Hey, Ronnie. Let's see what's coming up here. And all those cards that I just got too, Tasha, mental. None of those cards that came through were earth energy. None of those cards that came through were real. It was all here. So just remember that. Okay. Just remember that our mind fear comes from our mind, not our soul, not our heart. Like, fear doesn't live there. Marina, sorry. I see it now. Marina. What does Marina need to know? I didn't skip you. I just didn't see you. Marina. Look, y'all, I can't with this here. But I had to. I hadn't washed my hair since I got straight, and I was like, let me do this. Okay. So we have pessimism. The Seven of Swords. Okay, but it came out reverse, so I'm gonna kind of feel into this. And then I have the Maiden of Seas. This is the Maiden. I think the maiden is the page, if I'm not mistaken, but I'm not sure. I gotta think about that for a second. Either way, what I'm getting here is I feel like this has to do something with love, and being willing to open yourself up to love. And there's this doubt here with the pessimism card. You're doubting if you should open yourself up. Look how open and giving this energy is here with this Maiden of Seas. I mean, she is fearless. She is expressing herself. She is sharing. She is giving. She is, there's an abundance here. And that's the energy that needs to be kind of tapped into. Not this. Look how cold and scary and isolating and not and worried. Look at her. She is worried. So this is not, once again, it's wind, right? It's swords energy in this deck. This is not real. And it's a 7. 7 is a personal number. So where you maybe being doubtful, having negative self-talk around opening yourself up to love, to connection, to feelings in a way that really would make you feel so good, but you're like, no, it's not going to work out. Check this pessimism, check this fear, check what's going on in your head. Check it. Because I think I think it feels good. I think it's a good thing. Integrity is the next card up. To me, whatever this is, it's real, but if you keep doubting if it's real, then you're not allowing it to be what it is. You know what I'm saying? All righty. Brianna. I understand what you're saying. I've been struggling a bit. Understood, girl. You know what I mean? We're all struggling a bit. But hopefully that gives you a little clarity. A little, what's the word? A little gusto. A little, yeah. That energy. No, Ronnie, I'm going to you now. You guys, I'm not skipping anybody. Please. I see everybody. I promise you. It was Marina and then Ronnie. And I thought it was Ronnie. And then I'm back. I see everyone. Then it's Brianna. Okay. I got you guys. I promise you. Okay. What's going on here with Miss Ronnie? Can you guys believe I've been in silence all day today? I just listened to a little Cleo Soul when I was taking my shower. But aside from that, I have been in silence because it has been too loud. You know what I mean? Everybody's just been fucking talking. And everyone's been fucking having something to fucking goddamn say. And I'm like, shut the fuck up, bro. Yeah, overstimulating for sure. I haven't had the TV on. I'm like, y'all are okay. Look at me talking now. Okay, Ronnie. Boom. Ooh, the Fool's at the bottom. And we have beautiful, the 8 of Earth, nurturance. So this is beautiful. This is really about you tending to yourself, just like this lady's tending to this garden. But you're nurturing something you care about. And it's this journey that you're starting for yourself with the Fool here, right? It's like you're starting this new journey that's really going to yield all the abundance, all the flowers, all the healing, right? I feel a lot of healing with this energy. It's Virgo energy. So it's like healing your soul, but in a real way, a practical way, healing your body, right? It's like your body's healing and you're on this, you got this like new outlook, this new perspective. I know we talked a lot about that yesterday in Astro Reiki. So it's kind of a continuation of that. And the Fool coming up here is like, It's a liberating feeling. It's an exciting feeling. It feels fun. It feels full of possibility. And so it's like, to your point about the overstimulation, the less you are engaging with the masses, the better off you're going to be on your journey, because you need to feel this liberation. You need to feel this joy. You need to feel like your garden is full and lush and green and abundant and giving, right? So that's where you are. Spirit's really letting you know that other people might be in the shadow right now, and other people might be, struggling, but like you're not. So keep doing what you're doing and keep producing and tending to yourself, because that is so healing to you. And I feel like you've been on this healing journey for a minute, and now it's taking you to a new level, because now you're going to be doing something with it. You're going to start to see like the results of it in a way that is long-term, sustainable. And so, yeah, protect your peace for real, because we got things to do. You know what I mean? And other people, they got whatever they got going on over there. I've definitely been feeling the full energy these past days. Yes, I love it. And then Ace of Realization, Ace of Wind here. It's this enlightenment, this knowing, this clarity, this like, I see what's going on for me. Not that I don't care about people, but Virgo, right? Virgo can be self-sacrificing, and this is like self-nourishing. And that's that nurturance. Like you're nurturing yourself so you can be there for others in a way that you can, and then also know when you can't. Like, I'm sorry, you're raining on my parade and I don't like it. Next up is going to be Miss Brianna. And then Carrie, I believe. Let me double check, y'all, because y'all be coming at my neck today. Shoot. Okay. The moon is in Capricorn, so gotta be right. Brianna, what does Miss Brianna need to know? Message for Miss Brianna. Okay, all right. Brianna. Okay, interesting. It's like, yes, okay, so boundaries fell out, so that's a little bonus. Capricorn energy, and I just talked about that. The moon being in Capricorn. This is Capricorn energy. Boundaries is on the card. Keep them strong. Keep your boundaries strong. Keep your energy protected. I just said it too for Ronnie. It's very, look at the Rams on here. This is Capricorn energy. This is about protecting yourself. This is about knowing what is going to help you move forward and what isn't. This is about being cautious. This is about being careful. This is about being thoughtful, mindful about where you're expending your energy and who you're allowing into your space and where you are putting your resources. So investing in things that are going to be beneficial to you. This is a very like Capricorn energy. It's very serious, but it's helpful because it's giving you structure that you're needing. Okay, it's like, okay, I need this structure in order for me to continue growing in the way that I want to be growing, and that's going to require me to be a little strict, a little rigid, a little more discerning about people, my energy, my time, my money, all those things. It's important right here for you to keep strong boundaries. Look, you're the Empress, because you're the Empress and you have things to manifest, and you are manifesting. But in order to manifest, we got to be a little we got to do the work, and the work is keeping those boundaries strong and not bending, not breaking, not question, like not letting people siphon this Empress energy. That's what I feel. Don't let people come try to get your energy, Brianna. Don't let people in. I usually wouldn't say this, but I feel like you need to be real tight with yourself. Like, no. Like, nope, I'm not doing that. Nope, I don't want to, because spirit, it's like you're harnessing your power right now with this Empress energy. And in order to do that, you've got to really be protective of it and not let people in, not let people's ideas in, not let people's influences into your energy. It's very protective. It's like, no, keep that up. I would say if you do, and you can keep those strong boundaries, this is Capricorn energy, like I said. Once we get into the end of the year, into the beginning of 2025, I think you'll start to see some of those manifestations coming into your reality because you were strong in your boundaries and in what you know you're wanting and where you're focused and what you know you can have. Okay. Yeah, keep those boundaries tight, because if he's a good man, then he'll respect your boundaries. If he's a good person for you, then he will respect your boundaries. And he will wait until you are ready. He will wait until, you know what I mean? That this is a little bit of a test for you, and I knew it. I knew it. I knew it because I felt like I said, usually I'm like, be open, be receptive. And I was like, something's telling me it's like, nope, nope. That's what you need to do, because this will show you if this person's for real or not. Do not open up too quickly. Do not give yeses. No. Keep the boundaries. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. All right. Carrie. Les. So happy to give that for you. I appreciate you very much, my lady. Carrie. Hey. What's going on here with Carrie? What does Carrie need to know? Oh, this is your little baby. Child. The maiden is the Knight of Cups. I realized the child's here. Okay, that was an aside from me. Anyways, child of fire, creative spark. Immediately I said, this is your baby. This is your baby. This is your, this has to do with your children. This has to do with your family. This has to do with like harnessing their gifts in some way. There's something about maybe you're noticing with your child, like them having a gift. Maybe they're very intuitive. Maybe there's a creative energy around them. But there's something here that's like lighting up. And this, this really does have to do with it feels like your kid. It doesn't feel like you. And there's something here that needs to be kind of like, what's the word? Like cultivated or like brought out, right? There's something here. There's something happening, and it's a good thing, but it's like I feel like they're an intuitive or something, and they may be like saying things or like, I saw this or something like that. Like pay attention to that. Pay attention to what they're saying, what they're drawing, what they're talking about. There's something in their energy that is very sensitive, and it's like it's being like lit up right now. And there's like some type of message that's coming through. It also kind of feels like I don't know if you have someone in your family that has transitioned, and maybe they like talked about them or mentioned them or something, and it was like, well, that's weird. It feels like that too, because I have on the bottom, I think it was the wise woman. Yeah, Sophia. So the wise woman, goddess Sophia, this has a lot to do with our like spiritual messages, spiritual guidance, spiritual communication. Okay. So there's something here when it comes to, I feel like your child, that they might be, or you might even be, becoming more spiritually aware or open, or some type of gift is like coming online or something. It's something, and it could be you, right? And it could be because you see how she's pregnant, and I don't know if you're pregnant again. That could be that could be it again. And if it is, that is hilarious. But there's something here, a message for you that spirit is either, I know. Spirit's trying to give you a message, So pay attention. And I really think like, pay attention to your kid. Like, are they saying something? Did they mention something? Because it feels like cultivating that, right? And even it might be even your own gifts or something like that. And creative spark, this is like something starting that hasn't been here. It's like something new, right? So that's why I think it's something to be paying attention to, especially with the Hierophant. This is the Hierophant in a traditional tarot, and it's Taurus energy. So it has a lot to do with our spirituality in the real world, in the physical world. So like seeing things, getting messages. I can't. Yeah, joys at the bottom, the 9 of Cups. So it's something good. You know what I mean? I have the Sorceress, the Magician. So I feel like something maybe you are manifesting also could be a part of this, but I feel like, I don't know why I feel that way, but I feel like you should just pay attention to your kid, see if they say something crazy weird, because I think that's also a message here. Maybe there's an ancestor that's trying to talk to you or something like that. We're still in Scorpio season. We're still honoring the ancestors, so that could be it. I don't know if your kid is named after somebody in your family or something, or their birthday is near that person's birthday or something like that. But I feel like there's just a message there. The message feels like a message of protection, a message of like guidance, a message of like reassurance, a message of like you're gonna be like, it's okay, like, right? And so maybe your kid might even be like, it's okay, mom, or randomly or something. And I feel like that's a message that's coming through. I know it's a lot of information, so it'll probably make sense whenever it does, but that's what's happening. That's what's coming through right now. Okay. And I think it's Jim. Let's see what Carrie just said. He's been having crazy dreams, and my husband was like, he has dreams like you. I definitely think he and I are inclined. He's named after my dad. Oh wow. That is so sweet. I love that so much. Wow. That's amazing. That's amazing. That makes me want to cry. Bless. Yes, bless. Thank you so much for that message from Miss Carrie Spirit. Oh, bless. That makes me want to cry. Really makes me want to cry. Okay. Whew. Usually I'm pretty good, but that got me. Because I'm like, it just feels so like you're gonna like say this. That's what it feels like to me. So that's cool. Whew. Bless. Okay. Jim. does Jim need to know, Spirit? All is, all is. But honestly, I'm good. Like I said, I've just been avoiding people, the masses, because the masses are on one right now, and I'm like, I can't with y'all. Jim. Okay. We have the sun, but it wanted to come out reverse. And so I think maybe right now you might be feeling, you just mentioned great spirits. You might be feeling a little like a little blah, a little cloudy day, right? But there is, sometimes we need a cloudy day because it allows us to be in our own energy. And this is what I'm getting for you. You need to be in your own energy right now. The sun is in like astrology, is our identity, it's our personality, it's who we are. And so I think it's important for you to be in your own energy right now. And if you're not feeling jovial, that's fine, right? That you don't have to be. You don't have to put on this like front. That's what I feel too, because that makes it even worse to pretend that you're fine when really you're like, I don't want to be around anybody. I don't want to talk to anybody. I'm not in the mood. I just not in the mood. And it could even be connected to the fact that it's like we're going into the winter and now like we had daylight savings. So you might have like seasonal depression, which I know a lot of people are afflicted with. I definitely get afflicted when the sun is not out as long with me being ruled by the sun. My rising is Leo, so I'm ruled by the sun. So I need the sun. So when the sun is gone, it affects me. So that's kind of the energy that I'm getting here. You might just not be feeling as excited or enthused, and that's okay. Because there's healing in that kind of like feeling. And I think I saw the isolation card. Yeah. Isolation here at the bottom. And so it's kind of actually balancing your energy. However you're feeling right now, it's actually bringing you balance to your mental space. So that's why I'm saying like let it be what it is, because you need that. Sometimes we need to feel in our feels in order for us to get back to a place of harmony within our mind and in our soul. So that's the message here. For you. Yeah, we even have like child of the seas. Look, they're in a little, I don't know, like a little shell, right? So if you feel like you want to be in your shell, then be in your shell. If you feel like you don't want to talk or you feel very sensitive right now, and it's like, too many people, like I was saying earlier, like the masses, it's like too much going on. If you're a highly sensitive person, you're going to be affected by that. And so let yourself, kind of be in that isolated space, but know that like you're still connected to source at all times. So even if you feel like you can't really talk to people, or it feels really hard to talk to people or to be understood, talk to spirit, journal and know that like the sun will come back out, in due time. So don't be worried or don't be worried about that, because the Three of Pentacles, the Three of Wind or Three of Swords can also talk about like grief, right? So it's like kind of that energy where it's like something is not making me happy, right? Maybe you're grieving something. And so let yourself do that and don't pretend that you aren't. Bless. Okay. I think I got everybody. Appreciate y'all. Jim said, wow, this is spot on. I have been dealing with a lot and I'm a Capricorn and I like my space. I'm honestly been tired of going out and having to front and play the game in certain crowds. I hear that. Don't do it. You know what I mean? Don't do that, because it is more detrimental to do that than to sit at home and feel sad. Even because feeling sad and sitting at home is more in alignment. than going out and trying to be like, oh, I'm fine. And it's like, oh, God, I'm not fine. You know what I mean? I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys so much. Truly. Thank y'all. I know I was MIA for the most of October, but it was so busy. If October could like be 4 to 5 months of the year, then I would be smooth to go with my finances. But I'm thankful for October's, but they're super busy, so I wasn't able to come on. But I will be here for the foreseeable rest of the year because it should be pretty chill. So yeah, I'll let you guys know if that changes. But look to my Instagram story. I'll always put it on my Instagram story if I'm gonna be here on Thursday nights. And so keep you guys keep your energy protected, grounded, literally shut the phone off if you need to. Don't go out if you don't want to. We're getting into winter, and so just like the season, we are mirrors of nature. So if you're feeling however you're feeling, honor that and don't try to push, um because it will only kind of like delay that turning of the energy that we're hoping for, right? When we are in those spaces that don't feel as cheery. But yeah, that's that. I will see you guys later. Okay. Bye.